Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I gotta be honest, I'm a little bit envious of the people who are visiting New York because I live here and it is very expensive, man. The rent goes up every single year for no real reason at all. Every year a landlord knocks at your door and is like, wow, you're still living in there? I guess we made last year too easy for you, huh? They should really change the slogan of this city. Like, if you can make it here, you could have owned land in a lot of other places. You could have had a house and a boat and a real family. Why are you doing this to yourself? And if you ask people, they're like, well, the pizza's good. I need to know where the pizza's that bad that New York rent is the option. Pizza is just bread, sauce, and cheese. It's hard to mess it up. There's only 2 levels of pizza. Great and fine. Completely okay. I've never had a slice of pizza so bad, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Get this out of my face. Everybody in this room has had microwaved pizza. It's absolutely disgusting, but it's pretty good. I've been trying to stay away from pizza. I'm trying to be healthier. I started going to a gym mostly because I just got broken down by all the billboards and slogans. You know, you're walking down the street and there's just giant billboards of hot, half-naked, sweaty people glaring at you with a slogan underneath like, hey, anybody think about having sex with you today? Didn't think so. Hit that treadmill right now. When you are healthy, though, there are a lot of benefits, like even just going to places that serve healthy food, because they care about how it looks. They want it to be presented nice. Fast food places do not care at all. All food from a fast food place looks like it was made during a riot. The bag is crushed. Things are squished. Like, is the manager in an arm bar? How is there mustard on top of the bun? There are also no fights at health food places, ever, never, because nobody gets drunk and wants an arugula salad. Doesn't happen. Nobody is drinking and is like, anybody else thinking quinoa? Never. But people do get drunk and they want nuggets. And they want them now. Give me those nuggets now. Or I will dragon kick you through that drive-through window. When you get a chance, YouTube vegan restaurant fight. You can get to the bottom of all those videos because there are none. And then YouTube fast food fights. Wow, it is 9 days of video. You can't even watch it all because as you try, people just keep uploading more. It is hard to be healthy. Like, even if you get health drinks, right? On the side of health drinks, they have warnings. They have warnings on a health drink that say, warning, only drink 1 of these a day. Why? Why can you only have 1 can of vitamins a day? There is nothing on the side of a bottle of rum that tells you to calm down at all. Nothing. The only thing it says is drink responsibly. What does that even mean? Hey, if you're gonna get drunk, make sure you're doing your taxes at the same time. Have a few shots and go vote. Make this a responsible night. This is how hard it is to be healthy. Apples can kill you. Apples! I read a thing that said that apples soak up pesticides, so if you eat a lot of apples, you can die. Like, an apple a day can literally bring a team of doctors running your way, screaming, put the apple down! You're better off snorting Doritos. If you are going to be healthy, you have to get organic food, right? Have to get organic food, and that's so expensive. Like, and organic food at one point in time was just called food. It was just called food, and then they modified food, and they were like, well, we can't call this modified food. So we'll call modified food, food, and food, organic food. Now you got to make a real decision with yourself when you go to the grocery store. Like, do I want the good strawberries? They're not going to hurt me. Nothing wrong with them, but they're $5. Or do I want the modified strawberries that are huge, too? They're pulsating in the package. You can't even close the lid. They're picking fights with blueberries beside them. but they're $1.75. It's been a rough month. I hope these strawberries don't attack my kids. Thank you very much, everybody. Appreciate you. Have a good night.
Oh, my God. Nathan McIntosh. You can see him at the Gotham Comedy Club, March 29th and 30th here in New York.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and on.